What is the minimum amount of SQL that you need to know in order to use SQL? Now, I'm not talking about what is the minimum amount you need to know to get a job as, say, a data analyst or something else where SQL is a primary skill. That is above and beyond what I'm going over in this video. I am talking about if you just want to be able to execute a basic SQL query, what is the minimum amount of SQL you need to understand? So at a minimum, in order to get data that is useful and accurate, you need to understand select, from, where, and group by. So that is just 4 statements or clauses that you need to understand in order to execute a basic SQL query that is hopefully accurate. What does that actually look like? This is Stratus Scratch. This is a great site for practicing your SQL. And so here is an example data table for this problem. So the table is online orders. The columns are product ID, promotion ID, cost in dollars, customer ID, date, and units sold. So if we wanted to actually query this table, say we wanted to know what was the total sum of units sold by product ID, what would that look like? Okay, so some people might tell you that select star from table name, in this case online orders, is all the SQL you need to know because this would technically return data. However, in the real world, this would probably crash your computer. So select star from a table name with nothing in the where clause is going to return the entire data table. And most basic laptops, including the ones that your company might give you, they are not going to have enough memory to store an entire data table on your laptop. So also the point of SQL is not to return an entire data table. It is to return the data you need, aggregated the way you need it with the filters, etc. Okay, so as I said, if we wanted to know what was the sum of units sold by product ID, what would that look like? So we would want to select the product ID, and we want the sum of the units sold. So the sum is an aggregate function, and we're putting what we want to aggregate in parentheses. You could also do average or a lot of different aggregates, but we're keeping things simple. So select, done. From is our table name, so online orders. Next is the where clause. Now, the where clause is only necessary if you want to filter the data in your table to something specific. So if we just wanted all of the customer data, then we actually would leave the where clause, we would leave it out. But maybe we want to filter by a specific customer ID, or maybe we want to filter by a specific date or a specific year. So in this case, let's just say we want to filter by the customer ID equals 1. Again,